called Shopkeeper. Amadou is allergic to peanuts, also called nuts, monkey nuts, goober nuts, ground nuts, or pygmy nuts, actually a bean from Peru. The shell of the peanut has a pattern like a spider web. The flowers, lippy, red-veined yellow, wither as they push their heads underground. Their fruit swells under the earth. Amadou is a shopkeeper in this town. He worked his fields for years so he could afford a new refrigerator. To harvest, the whole peanut plant is pulled, nuts and all, upsided and thrust back into the dirt, exposing the pods so they dangle and shrink in the desert air. Peanuts can be eaten straight from shells crusted with red soil, still clinging to roots and vines. Their flesh is white, dressed in pale red sheaves. Raw peanuts taste sweet, and also like soapy water and dry leaves. The Bambara word for peanut is tigga, which is also the name of your dog. The word for sauce is na. Tigga digga na is a peanut sauce. Tigga, the dog, likes it very much. Amadou stocks oil and yeast and toilet paper. He buys gourds of goat milk from nomadic women and sells it to you for cheese. Tigga loves a bit of cottage cheese. When a person is severely allergic to peanuts, a breath of peanut dust can stopper his mouth. The tissues of his throat swell and flush, while the heart and lungs begin to labour and may give up altogether. A severe reaction to peanuts can be dealt with by emergency services, clean hospitals, and shots of antihistamine and adrenaline. None of these exist within a day's drive from here. Everybody grows peanuts. Peanut oil for frying onions, peanut flour ground for sauce, peanuts eaten raw and piled into mounds to sell at market. Peanut dust saturates the pores of this place. This Peruvian bean nourishes the muscle and bone of African children. Without it, their bellies would swell and their hair would fall. Amadou was a child once. He stands behind his counter and scoops up flour and spices. He wraps portions of tomato paste and nods to housewives and their naked children. He smiles with a full set of teeth. He wears a collared shirt in the middle of summer. He records each transaction in a notebook with an old biro and always pays his transactions on the phone. He remembers when you are due back from the capital and keeps your favourite soda cold. He does not allow Tigga into his store. The streets are thick with beggars, buyers and debris. As evening arrives, women gather their wares into woven baskets and plastic buckets. Peanut sheaves are swept off blankets and their shells trod into the ground. After the dust has settled, Amadou locks his store safe and walks home for the night. The second poem I will read for you is about my search for a classic Kiwi meal in Marling. It's called Scone Road. The walls of the core compound are white waves of stucco, topped with broken glass and barbed wire. The guard is a big man, drinking tea from a tiny glass cup. He invites you to it. In Bara, you claim, stepping past, but you are not satisfied. He beams, enjoying the little white lie in his own tongue. You watch your feet flap in the torch glare. The road outside is choppy with cartwheel trenches, more like the crust of a scone than a biscuit. Enter the night market, with shadows crisscrossing the cook fire lights and the smell of deep grease rising to the lambent stars. You smile and shake your head, playing the foreigner. A woman cries out to you, "Eh, tu babu? Poisson!" And it's true, you are a white person, and she has the fish set out before her. Market fish are from the river, sometimes smoked brown or sun-baked in black coils. Hers are fried, silver, and glistening. She has sprinkled them with salt and dipped them, held by the tail, in a cauldron of oil, so crispy they don't need batter. You purchase a pear, each is cut open and flat like peaceful hands, with the bone exposed. The vinegar is important. It comes in a small bottle, plain white plastic, no label. The tomato sauce is tinned. You sit on a wooden bench waiting for chips, which bubble in a metal cage. Then you smile at the beggars and explain, Allah no, God will provide for us both. And that's my